Materials dropped. I'm all out of heals. Being a Fortnite streamer, done for. Don't unsubscribe just yet, okay? Let me get some gameplay going so you guys can watch the gameplay while I explain. This video is kind of for regulars, people part of community. I meant to make this video a little while back, didn't. Probably made this decision about a month ago. Probably been sitting on, should have posted this about 2 weeks ago. Made like an intricate video with like a script and everything. But to be honest, that defeats the purpose. So let's get into things. I'm no longer a Fortnite streamer. Still going to be streaming Fortnite. What does that mean? Well, essentially, we have to rewind the clock for this to make sense to you. So around January of 2022, the start of chapter 3, I became a Fortnite only creator. Sometimes every now and then I'd stream like Apex Legends, but it's a battle royale game, so it's a very similar category. I was making only Fortnite clips, streaming only Fortnite, only playing Fortnite pretty much, because I got recruited into Australis. So Australis was an esports org, if you're out of the loop. That channel got deleted, I don't know what for. All I did was send them the videos, they paid me money, they made the thumbnails. That was it. Sponsored by Logitech, Hummel, and HP Omen, which is pretty cool. And if you don't know, Australis is a big org, like they're massive in Counter-Strike. Thomas HD used to be a player for them for Fortnite. And they found one of my videos, they recruited like a bunch of us, and that slowly fell apart because it didn't become successful. Life is not a meritocracy. You can put all the work in, you can do everything right, doesn't mean you're going to be successful. This channel is proof of that. I joined that org, I got great advice. I got told if you want to succeed, you have to focus on a niche. And then if that niche goes well and you build an audience from that, then you'll be able to do variety. So that's why I became a Fortnite creator only, because I was good at Fortnite, I focused on the niche, and I thought if I can make this a full-time thing, that's going to be brilliant. But life changes, things change. Like, I'm really content and happy with life at the moment. I have a job I enjoy. Before being a full-time creator, like I talked about in my video about no longer being family friendly, was basically pulling out of that hellscape of bad jobs of stuff I didn't want to do. So that's why I was so focused on it, because I hated a lot of my life. And I love streaming, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stop streaming just because I'm enjoying life and stuff. But stuff has changed. And I don't have to stream Fortnite anymore. I'm not trying to make this happen as much. So let's rewind the clock even further. So I first started streaming on the Onyi brand years ago, years and years ago. 2019, end of 2019 here, I started streaming. Every purple dot is a stream here. You can see we got really consistent for a year. Look at this, every single day streaming 60 hours most of the time. And then I just wasn't streaming on Wednesday. Then we did a stream streak, 100 days straight. Boom, 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 almost every day, a couple of days off here and there. Boom, another massive stream streak. I think this was 300 days, maybe 200. And then we scaled back a little bit. This is when I started living life a little bit more, going outside. I think this is when I was in my first relationship during this time. Also on top of that as well, I think I was moving out of home. And then boom, didn't quit streaming. This is when I moved to YouTube. So I streamed on YouTube for a year, pretty much the 3 days a week, sometimes more than that. And then we learned how to variety stream. It was a little bit shaky first, but then we got it down pat. But I've been streaming Fortnite, and I realized from my video the other day when I talked about no longer being family friendly, like a big part of this was me trying to escape the hellhole of the jobs that I hated. And I've loved being a Fortnite creator. I wouldn't have changed that for anything. I've achieved highs that I didn't think was possible. Like, I was invited to a freaking Spider-Man premiere by Sony and Epic Games. That's amazing. Like, Fortnite's tweeted me out themselves. Like, I've played with famous football player Bailey Smith in Fortnite. I have his phone number. Like, it's just weird, all the places it's taken me being a small creator. And I didn't half-ass the effort either. Like, the streams isn't the only thing that I did. Like, we really tried on YouTube. Like, we really tried. Like, from that date of becoming a Fortnite creator, I posted 655 shorts. I streamed over 400 times. Remember, part of that time was on Twitch as well, and some of it multi and stuff, and then 355 videos. This is almost a video every single day of a year for a whole year, which is crazy. These are not like half-assed videos. These are proper edited, proper thumbnails, like proper concepts. It's not just like, oh, I'm just playing the game and posting it. And this isn't my only channel. For a while, I didn't post shorts on this channel. I have an Onyi shorts only channel. I was also posting only on my TikTok, also streamed on Twitch, Also videos made for other channels. We have the Strauss channel we made videos for. We have my other channels I've made videos for. There's probably over 400 videos, probably close to 1,000 shorts, probably close to 1,000 live streams, to be honest here. And look at the views. Crazy, look at this. 5.2 million on shorts, 1.8 million on videos, over 100k on streams. People know my face. That's wild, dude. I'm getting a lot of subs from it too, but life isn't a meritocracy, and I said that before. And to be honest, I just want to vibe out and chill out. So what does that mean for everything? Well, let me go back to my scripty-doo that I'm not really reading. I'm kind of just speaking off the top of the dome, which I haven't done for a video for a long time. So I'm no longer just a Fortnite creator. I'm no longer just a Fortnite creator. And yes, this is essentially a channel update. So
what comes next? You've been freed.
Will I still make Fortnite content? Yes. So whenever a new season comes out, I'm going to play the new season. I'm going to check out the events if it's during a good time for me, if I can wake up and everything. And also on top of that, I'm going to make tip videos. So this channel is going to remain Fortnite because I've built a Fortnite audience here. If I start posting other videos, all those 10k subscribers who are there for Fortnite, I'm not going to care. So tip videos will be here. Onyi Fortnite Universe, if you guys know what that is, if you're a real one and you know what that is, no longer going to really exist. Onyi Fortnite wins, I'll still post to. That's easy, that's no effort, that's fun. I'll also sometimes post to my shorts channel, but mainly Fortnite stuff going to be here. This is going to be my hub. There will be less streams. So streams on this channel will be Fortnite only. Streams on my Twitch channel will be variety. I will also move the Onyi 2 channel into streaming for YouTube, just if people want to watch on YouTube, if that's what they prefer. Also, it's nice to have an archive of every single game I've ever played be there. So we'll check out the old Legend of Zelda game, like Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I never got to finish that. I loved playing. And on top of that as well, we'll stream Fortnite new seasons and stuff, but I'll probably play it off stream, make videos and stuff. Just live my life a little bit more. Like there's so many projects I want to do. I want to fix the art on this wall that's fallen down. That was not on purpose, I swear. I want to build a desk outside so I can have a little workshop for woodworking stuff. It's just, you know, I'm not trying to make this a thing anymore, so I can't let this overtake my life. In the past month, there's been many times where I've gone to stream. I haven't really felt like streaming. And back in the day, that used to be a thing, but I used to force myself to do it, and I used to love it so much, and it used to make me a bit of money, so it was fine. It doesn't really make me money anymore. Not that that's the biggest part of it. Like, I just love streaming because I love playing a game and hanging out with someone and making a connection. But, like, come on, if I want to watch Naruto or something instead, or Drag Race, that's what I'm going to do. So things change. There's going to be a couple new channels that will come about, so check out the community Discord, join the community Discord. We'll get an overhaul. It's not going to be Fortnite focused anymore. And those new channels is going to be like an Onyi Yaps channel. Kind of like this, but me talking about stuff I'm enjoying or stuff I've checked out recently, stuff that I recommend. And then there'll be more of a cinematic channel, so I'll talk about like my coming out story and stuff, and that will be fun. Is this forever? Question mark? No, plans change, things change. You never know, maybe I'll pop off on Fortnite and become a full-time Fortnite content creator. So just join the Discord. And you know, I checked out the video back in 2022 when I initially made a video about this channel's changing, this is the focus. Some of you have still stuck around that entire time, those 3 years, even longer than that. I just want to say thank you to those people. Like, and if you're someone who watches my content, hangs out as part of the community, like, it's really cool. So thank you. So summary, TLDR. This channel is going to remain. There will be less Fortnite streams, more streams at the start of the season. Tip videos will be posted here. Onyi Tips channel, basically no longer going to be a thing. 2 new channels will be coming around. Check around the Discord, join the Discord. I'll ping everyone when that becomes a thing. Twitch channel is going to be more active, and that is going to be for variety stuff. But in the meantime, the current time, I'm taking a little break. I've been at this since 2019, dude. 6 years of streaming consistently, and I need a little bit of rest. I'm going to play some Apex off stream. I'm going to read more books off stream. I'm going to make more art off stream and stuff. So yeah, maybe in like a month's time it'll be a little bit more regular, but for the meantime, join the Discord, stick around, and I'll see you around. Wow, I talked for 10 minutes. Bye.